All right, that's the contest that we have been waiting for. CBFS Juniors League 2022. We have all set for the actions to begin. B Spartans Cricket Academy taking on Victoria Cricket Academy. It's all set live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Let's go on the sideline for the toss with Ahmed Khwaja and the two captains.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the sideline of the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. It's time for the second semi-final between the under-14s. It's going to be between B Spartan Cricket Academy, led by Parin. We have Mr. Kashif, the match official, and of course Varun, the captain of Victoria Cricket Academy under-14. We're all set for the toss. It's going to be Parin to flip. Heads is the call. Let's come down his head. Please inform the umpire. Varun, please join us. Let's have a chat. You won the toss. What have you decided?
We've decided to bowl first.
What is the game plan behind that?
Yeah, the pitch looks a bit slow, so we're looking to restrict them to a low total and hopefully chase it down.
What do you have a total in mind that you would be comfortable to chase?
Around 120 to 130.
And tell me more about that quarter-final match. First time you're playing in front of a live stream audience. How was the experience?
Yeah, it was a good experience playing in such a big stadium, and yeah. Yes.
Best of luck for the semi-final.
Thank you.
Parin, please join us. Parin, unfortunately you've lost the toss, but if you had won the toss, what would you have done?
We were anyways going to choose batting, so that's good for us.
And what do you think is a good target that you would be willing to defend under lights?
We would like to at least put about 170, so we can defend that. Our batters have to do their job and try to put a good target.
And tell me overall, how has the CBFS Juniors experience been this summer? How has it felt?
It's an amazing experience, obviously, to play in Sharjah Stadium, watching your idols play and then coming to play. It's an amazing experience. So I'd like to thank my coaches and all the staff who let this possible.
Well, you said about idols. Who is your cricketing idol?
I would say Virat Kohli.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you.
Right then, news from the sideline is that Victoria Cricket Academy under-14s have won the toss and they will bowl first.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. And it's all set there, the platform to perform from CBFS Juniors.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. It is time for the opening ceremony of the second semi-final between B Spartans Cricket Academy and Victoria Cricket Academy. I would like both teams to now stride down the red carpet and go ahead for the opening ceremony. On your feet, please, applause for both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both teams. And now I would like everyone to stand and get ready for the UAE national anthem. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated, and best of luck to both teams. Thank you very much. बताओ कंट्रोलर को सूर्या ब्लिंकिंग बैटरी फॉर द माइक गोपाल सर अभी मैं चालू नहीं हुआ था इसके पहले ये बैटरी डाला है पहले
Well, that is the lineup for both the teams. B Spartans Cricket Academy, Victoria Cricket Academy. For the B Spartans, Aaron Paris, Arjun Godoya, Neeraj Dhumal, Nirvan Shetty, Umar Tokir, Parin Sethi, Perth Sarathi, Rizal Nadir, Sailesh Sankaran, Taha Yasin Khan, Umesh Krishna completes 11 for B Spartans Cricket Academy. For the Victoria Cricket Academy, we have Aditya Ramesh, Advait Datta Suhani, Ahmed Khudadad, Dharam Patel, Mohammad Kashif, Neil Siddharth, Rohit Nair, Saksham Suhani, Varun the captain, Vrinder Bhattat, Yadu Krishna Pillai completes the 11 for the Victoria, and Victoria Cricket Academy have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Very interesting decision taken by Victoria Cricket Academy, where we have seen the most of the teams going for the batting first, but this will put a different aspect of the game. Big game, semi-finals, one step ahead from the victory will take you to the final. We have already the finalists waiting for you, the Desert Cubs. So the action is about to resume. Stay tuned. There you go. The action begins. The first delivery. Umair has driven it nicely. And that's a single to start with. Well, a dot ball here, bowling with a very good line and length outside off, and a hint of a swing with a new ball, which was due to happen. Welcome to the combox, Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid. Yes, it's Victoria Cricket Academy who won the toss, elected to bowl first. And let's see how that works out for them. It's Rezal Nadir and Umar Tokir out there opening for B Spartans. Punched off the back foot, but oh, a misfielder, extra cover. And they will pick up a single. So steady start here for Saksham Sohani. He's the regular new ball fast bowler for Victoria. Lovely glide behind point. There is a deep sweeper out there. And he has to clean up. Nicely timed by Omar. And they'll pick up an easy two. Very big square outfields, as we all know, at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And we already saw an absolutely thrilling first semi-final between Desert Cubs and Max Talent, going right down to the last ball. And they just held their nerve, the Cubs. A very wonderful fight from Max Talent. Went down right to the last batter. They gave it their all, just coming up short. And of course, you can live stream all of the action at the CBFS Juniors League on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. All being live streamed. I'm sure we have plenty of well-wishers, classmates, siblings, cousins, relatives watching all over the globe for these young boys and girls. What an experience it must be. It's the stuff of dreams, I tell you. Steady over from Saksham to open up. 4 for none. So it's going to be Mohammad Kashif opening the bowling alongside Saksham. Rezal batting on one. Umar Tokir. He's played a few good-looking shots. Reached for that one and cut away straight to the cover fielder. We have seen that the wrist spin has definitely seen something from this surface, especially for the Desert Cubs. We saw the man of the match, Sarang, bowling really well. Aditya bowled well as well. So let's see what Mohammad Kashif can produce. Of course, Varun, the skipper of Victoria, is also a leggy himself. Armour coming in and nicely driven. And of course, in a run chase, it's also about the scoreboard pressure. Can these young boys and girls hold their nerve when it comes to the crunch situation? It's a new experience for all of them, playing in front of a televised audience. They know they have well-wishers, classmates, all watching on Facebook and YouTube. So it's a different kind of game plan altogether. Some thrive, where some wilter. It all remains to be seen. Oh, bit of an inside edge there, squeezed away. And the keeper is appealing for it, but I'm not sure what for. It was a big inside edge. Just keeping the batter honest. So we already have one team locked in for the grand final of the under-14s. Desert Cubs are there. Who will join them? That is the question. Very steady bowling from Kashif. He's yet to concede a run. 4 dot balls in a row. Dribbled away to long on, only going to be one. Just that fielder posted outside the circle. We are, of course, in the batting power play, so only 2 fielders allowed outside. Omar Tokir now on strike. He's been watching patiently from the other end. Oh, uppish flick towards wideish long on. Firmly struck, but they'll only pick up one. So a steady over from Kashif. 6 for none. Saksham will continue. Only 4 runs conceded in his first over. He has a deep point and a long on in place. Third man, fine leg both in the circle. So there are opportunities to score on the leg side and over that mid-off fielder. Let's see where Umar will target here. Firmly driven down the ground, but they're not taking a chance. That should have been a single, I feel. And of course, this entire CBFS Juniors League is done under the patronage and vision of the Sharjah Cricket Council. We must thank the likes of Mr. Khalaf Bukhater, Mr. Waleed Bukhater, and Mr. Mazhar Khan of Sharjah Cricket. What a wonderful tournament it's been. More than 60 plus matches across 3 age groups. The cricket has been of an exceptionally high standard. And you can hear from the consistent feedback from the parents and the coaches of the academies. They've had an absolutely wonderful time. And especially the players themselves. They're so aware of the rare opportunity they're getting to play at such an iconic venue. A world record holding venue, and that getting to experience playing right out in the center wicket at just the tender age of 10, 12, 13 years old. It's truly life-changing stuff. And I'm sure we've seen plenty of young superstars who will go on to represent the UAE in the near future, especially at the under 19 level. Plenty of scouts have been watching the live action. I'm sure they have recognized which boy and girl has a long future ahead of them. Such a wonderful platform. And we must credit Sharjah Cricket for their vision and determination to think about the long-term future of the game here in the UAE. Lovely shot there. Hard drive to extra cover. And that will hit the fence. Lovely shot by Razel. It was slightly full, slightly wide. And he's absolutely smashed it. Take a look at this punchy drive. Look at the bat speed. Absolutely brilliant. Quick hands. Goes for it again, this time behind point. Long chase for the sweeper fielder. And he'll make it in time. But an easy 2. So Razel has now kicked into gear, 15 for none. So Kashif will continue. Good looking drive there from Umar. Couldn't beat the fielder though. And I've been really impressed with the fielding abilities of all the sides across all age groups. They work super hard in the field. They take their catches. Big full toss, carved away, but there is a sweeper out there. Got away with that one, Kashif. Umar will feel slightly disappointed he didn't put it away for 4. It's Victoria Cricket Academy in the yellow and green tops, a la Australia. And then B Spartans in dark blue. It was Victoria who won the toss and they wanted to bowl first, so they are willing to do a run chase. Of course, there will be dew factor kicking in. It's in the late evening here. Oh, beats the outside edge. Was just trying to hit it too hard there, Razel. We have seen he has that gift of timing. Just trying to force the pace there. Bit of an inside edge there, squeezed away. Good fielding from the mid-wicket fielder. That's young Ahmed Khudadad. He was the man of the match in the previous game. He will certainly be relied upon in the run chase. They'll need him to get big runs. Firmly driven away once again to point. Good control shots there from Umar Tokir. He's using his feet, getting low, getting near the ball. Smelling the leather, as they say. And technically very correct. All of these young boys and girls. Solid technique. They play with a straight bat, no slogs, no across the line swipes. Yet another single. Another steady over from Kashif, 19 for none.
That was in the air for a while. Mayor is taking a little time, whereas Raisal Nadir is batting up at 11 of 13 deliveries. Ahmed Khudadad bowling his first over. Oh, good looking shot, straight to the fielder. No runs. It was struck hard. Cut away and nicely done.
Ahmed Khudadat, only 1 run conceded. Once again, a lovely drive there from Umar Tawqir. He does look very pleasant on the eye when he plays his shots on the offside. But so far, they've kept a lid on the scoring here, Victoria. They'll be quite happy with the progress. And B Spartans, both batters taking their time. Current run rate of 4.3 in the power play. Oh, beating the outside edge there. And it will be a dot ball to conclude. 5 overs gone, 21 for none. Change in the bowling then. No, it's going to be Kashif to continue. Pardon me. And well, what is the game plan here for B Spartans? They're taking the singles quite comfortably, but they do need to capitalize on the power play. Perhaps it's having those close-in fielders that's troubling them. Sometimes it can go the other way around. Razel 11 of 14. And Kashif bowling very well. Nice cut shot there behind point, but once again that sweeper will be in operation. So Victoria bowling with a lot of control, and they'll be very happy with the progress right now, Abid.
Yeah, the first 6 overs that gave a minimum score. Victoria, we're sensing the pressure because they haven't picked up a wicket. Lofted in the air, over the bowler head, just bounce inside the ring for a 4, 1 bounce 4. They're checking there, and yes, everyone is helping Iftikhar Ali.
Well, there you go. The parents have said it's a boundary, and he's also confirmed it. Wonderful. Lovely hit there from Umar Tawqir. Getting down on one knee and banged it down the ground. That was almost a 6. They're still keeping the mid-off in, so they want him to play that shot once more. And he's done it again. This time just over that mid-off. There you go. Good desperation in the field. The trap was set, and it almost paid off. Very lucky there. He moves on to 15. So now he's got his eye in. Now he's looking to be aggressive, trying to capitalize on the final few deliveries of the power play. Oh, nicely bowled by Kashif. That came in off the deck sharply. And good direct hit.
Yeah, good pick and throw there from the fielder. Excellent work. I can sense already this game is going to be a very close counter as we witnessed the first one.
Oh, absolutely. The thrillers are coming thick and fast here at the CBFS Juniors League. Last ball thrillers back to back. Dot ball to conclude. At the end of the power play, B Spartans under 14s are 30 for none.
Lofted a little bit in the air and goes to the mid-off. They want to, no, sent back in the end.
Well, I think it's the skipper himself, Varun, down there at long off. Excellent fielding. And that has been the trend we're seeing more and more in cricket these days, Abid. The captain tends to field at the hot spots rather than just standing at cover or extra cover. Lofted. This time once again Varun will be called into action. And no mistake once again. Very nicely done. But they'll pick up two. Hard running there by Omar Tokir. He had to get his running boots on. And now they're looking to cut loose here, B Spartans. Now they're playing the shots against the spinners. Projected scores not looking that high just yet. The captain Parin did say, I want to make about 150, 170. Oh, nicely bowled by Ahmed Khudadad. He does get that drift on the ball, doesn't he? The way he's presenting the seam towards that first slip or fine leg. He's a good prospect, good all-rounder. Bats in the top order and bowls handy off spin. Oh, cotton bowl opportunity. That was a difficult one, but you can consider that a half chance at best. Catching the inner half of the bat. Very lucky there, Razel.
I think they should have been around 6 and over now. Full toss, hit hard. Ahmed Khudadad is bowling too full. Either full tosses or right on easy picking areas.
Well, it's almost about 8:45 p.m. local time, and that's just when the dew factor starts to take effect, especially in the peak summer months. It can get very, very humid out there, very slick outfield. Big appeal there. Ahmed Khudadad is convinced, but, well, if the most senior umpire in the UAE says it's not out, you have to take his word. Mr. Iftikhar Ali, a living legend, 35 for none. So Dharam Patel into the attack. He's a very good bowler. Bowled a wonderful spell in the quarter-final. Let's see if he can repeat those heroics. Be Spartans now. Both batters into double figures. Omar Tokir, 18 of 22. He's accelerated nicely. Shouldering arms to that one. And of course, in age cricket level, wides will count for 2 runs, but it is a legal delivery. So just have to find his lines here. Young Dharam. He's one of the key bowlers alongside Varun, the skipper himself. The leg spinner. Nicely played, just squeezed away to point for 1. So current run rate of about 5.2. Ideally, like Abid mentioned, they'd want to get it about above runner ball. Good opening stand once again. We've seen the openers in this tournament have been very, very good for all the academy sides. Excellent technique. They run well between the wickets. Play orthodox shots. Bottom edge, squeezed away to third man for 1. Quick single taken there.
We have seen a lot of run-outs in this CBFS Juniors League. This is, I think the juniors need to work out on running between the wickets. And that could be this way as well. The fielding has been so brilliant as well. We have seen a lot of direct hits as well getting the wicket, just like the last game we have seen a direct hit from Nafis from the boundary line.
Oh, just hitting the boot of Dharam there. Can't really call that a chance. And that will sting a bit. Just rub it off, young man. So he's just making the batters question themselves. Excellent lines right on that 4th stump channel. Both sides looking to book their spot in the grand final of the under-14s. Hit in the air, and it's been put down. Was that a catch? I don't think there was much of a reaction from the bowler. Must have bounced in front. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, well shot. Absolutely no chance for a catch there. In fact, he saved a couple of runs. Good fielding. 40 for none. Swiped across the line. There is a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket in place. And they're going to push for 2 here. And they'll make it in time. The throw wasn't great. Good running. 42 for none. Good to see yet another packed house in the chairman's lounge. The parents and siblings of both academy sides of Victoria and B Spartans out here supporting the young boys and girls. That has been such a wonderful feature. They've been very animated. They made a lot of noise, really created a party atmosphere. And that's just relieved the pressure perhaps these young boys and girls would be feeling playing in front of a live streaming audience. It's just a different kettle of fish, isn't it, Abid?
Well, definitely. Haven't seen in the world this kind of aspect of CBFS. They are leading the chart very long way. Haven't seen in the world the juniors getting this kind of a telecast matches, and the pressure, the umpiring level we must talk about. Sir Iftikhar Ali himself is umpiring on the games. So really these kids are very lucky.
Oh, absolutely. It's a VVIP treatment for all of the age groups. They're getting the absolute best of the best, and it's a very good point. You do not see any kind of cricket council anywhere in the world giving so much support to age group cricketers playing at a test level venue in front of a televised audience. It's truly been something remarkable. And Sharjah Cricket Council, well, they have the history and the track record of promoting cricket in the UAE, and they've shown their long-term vision once again. They want all of these juniors to play at the highest possible platform and enhance their skills. Lovely lofted shot by Umar Tokir, and that has hit the fence with some style. Glorious. 50 up for B Spartans, and what a way to bring it up. That was absolute class. So Ahmed Khudadat coming in for some tap, trying to repeat the dose, but just along the carpet this time from Umar Tokir. 51 for none after 9 overs. Left arm spin coming in. Drop kick towards mid-wicket. Oh, excellent fielding. That was just slipping away from him. I think that was young Ahmed Khudadat out there. Had to be careful.
I thought for a while he overran on it, but then in the end he did really well. Halfway through almost, 53 with no casualties. That is special about B Spartan.
Once again, that same shot, repeated. Oh, and this time there's a misfield. Well, you have to be careful on this outfield. The bounce will not be consistent. It's very slick. And the ball is spinning. And young Advait, unfortunately, suffering there. Boundary for Umar Tokir. He moves into the 30s.
Yeah, bowling on to that pads is not a good idea. He's just slightly overran it. Should bring his body behind. Advait Datta is bowling on to the pads.
Yeah, that's spot on. He has to find that off-stump channel, turn the ball away from the bat. He has plenty of protection on the leg side. But he wants the batters to play across the line, away from the spin. That will produce mistimed shots. Look at that, well bowled. Just jumping over it, Razel, and putting Advait off. So he's moved on to 34 of 32. So he's picked up his strike rate very, very nicely. And now he's going above 100 strike rate. He was 8 of 16 at one stage. And he's looking very, very relaxed at the crease. You can see why B Spartans went straight into the semi-final, topping their group. Down the leg side, those will be extras. So Victoria, even though they're not picking up wickets, they need to keep it tight. Keep building up those dot deliveries. There you can see in the background the Sharjah Cricket Academy boys being put through their paces, getting ready for the under-17 competition. Oh, that was an armour. Missed everything. And they'll scramble for byes here. Nicely bowled by Advait. And it must be quite inspiring for these under 14 boys to see the Sharjah Cricket Academy under 17 lads, watching them, see how they train, see how they work on their game. 61 for none at the halfway stage, and with that we'll take a drinks break. Well, it's that time of the season. Enroll your young boys and girls for summer coaching at the Sharjah Cricket Academy. That is the number to contact. We have candidates as young as 6 years old in the Sharjah Cricket Academy. Can you imagine? So do get your young boys and girls and feed their passion for the game. That is the number to contact for summer coaching classes. So we're back after the drinks break. Dharam Patel to continue. Good opening stand here for the Spartans. Picked up over mid-wicket. There is a fielder out there just bouncing in front. That was nicely timed but didn't quite hit the gap there, Umar. And now he's definitely striking the ball very nicely. Rezal, meanwhile, has been quietly going along, 20 of 27. Who will produce the wicket for VCA under 14s? They need to break this opening stand, get stuck in to the middle order. Projected scores looking much healthier now with that uptick in the run rate. Hit in the air, beyond the extra cover, and long off, just missing out on it. And look at that. He said it's for himself. That's wonderful spirit of cricket shown there by the fielder. Very well done, young man. Good shot by Razel. So Dharam going around the wicket now to Razel. Oh, and he's absolutely smashed it. Back-to-back boundaries. He's so strong in that region. Anything outside off, if you give him some width, he'll cart you away for 4. Beautiful shot.
The 2 back-to-back boundaries. Really now, the Team B Spartans Cricket Academy looks in control. They're kind of the early, slower start, they're turning into the quick one. Cap touched low and hits it for a single down the leg side.
Well, this around the wicket tactic hasn't quite paid off for Dharam. He is one of Victoria's key bowlers, and he's been hammered a little bit tonight. Gone for 17 runs in just 1.4 overs. So he needs to find his line and length. They need his 4 overs. Nicely bowled. That's much more like it. A lot straighter. But nicely played by Umar Tokir. He's a very bright talent. Current run rate just below 7 now. So the acceleration has been coming in very nicely from B Spartans. Oh, leading edge over the umpire. But a productive over here for the Spartans. The openers are looking rock solid. 74 for none. Advait will continue with his left arm spin. Went for 10 in his first over. And these two openers looking very secure at the crease now. They've picked up their strike rates as well. And these are danger signs for Victoria here, Abid.
And I think that's the way should start now. Oh, the keeper missed the chance. The only opportunity provided by the batter. Razel should avail the chance. There was a really stumping chance which was just dropped by the keeper.
Well, how costly will that miss be? Razel, now they're coming down the track. He missed the ball, as did the keeper. He's certainly gotten a life there. Unlucky Advait. Hit hard over mid-wicket. Straight to the deep mid-wicket. Dharam out there. So they're definitely looking to be aggressive now. And with that, there might be chances created for a wicket, but one has already been lost. How costly will it be? It remains to be seen. The projected scores, look at that. 150, 167, all in sight. Danger signs. Oh, this time, once again, it's missed everybody. They'll pick up buys.
I think those arms are difficult to pick by Advait. Even the keeper missing it in a couple of occasions.
Oh, picked up by Omar Tokir. And that's a biggie over mid-wicket. Huge six.
Well, that was a six in any ground. That was hit firmly but sweetly. Omar is now closing towards his 50. And that's a gem of a knock. He's just started slow, but now he's firing up. 44 score of 37 deliveries. Remarkable stuff there from Omar Tokir.
Oh yeah, he's playing a blinder. And he's gone big again. Chance for a catch. Oh, it's going to drop just short of Dharam at mid-wicket. Well. The counter-attack is on. 84 for none after 12. Well, now the captain has come into the attack. This has been hit hard through mid-wicket once again. It's Varun. Bowling his leggies. Very important spell. Picked up by Razel. Once again, it's going to drop in the outfield. The fielders are right on the boundary edge and they're going to scamper for two. That's excellent communication. So he's looking to match Omar's big hitting now. 32 of 35 for him.
Well, certainly the both ends are now firing up because they have settled now. We might see the 100 runs partnership for the first time in the knockouts. Steps out and this time keeper did it. Did he does it cleanly? That is the real question. The batter has made it back, I think.
Well, that was mighty close. But the leg umpire has said no. I think the keeper didn't collect it cleanly once again. Let's take a look. Oh, he just made it back in time. Very lucky there, young Razel. Big full toss, letting it dip in front of him. And Omar Tokir says, let me take over. Let me hit that big six once more for my 50.
But I see that the more he's getting closer to the 50, the more aggressive he's batting now. It seems like he's least bothered about his personal runs. Oh, it's it big. It's it towards the third man, a fine leg rather. And only one.
Yeah, just got a bit big on him there, hitting the splice of the blade. But what a wonderful opening partnership between these two. And the run rate has been very good as well. Now they're going at just below 7 RPO. Very good platform set on this track. Oh, kept low and he's bowled him. It's the top spinner. Kept a touch low. Very unlucky, young Razel. But the captain strikes.
Well, that seam must have did something. It just tipped in front and then did not bounce. Crashed into the stumps. And that's the first blow. And they were on the verge of getting 100 partnership. Look at that. Ball did not bounce at all and it was a googly. The wrong one. What a set dismissal there for Nadir. He's got out.
So success for Victoria. They've broken the opening stand. Yayin Kiran coming in at 3. But Umar Toki, the big hitter, is still out there. 47 of 40. Can Advait add another wicket to the collection? Squirted away to mid-wicket in the circle. Only going to be 1. He is looking for that big hit for his 50. But he's just lost his timing a little bit in the last couple of deliveries. Of course, it is very hot and humid out there. Sweating profusely, these young lads. And now it's Yayin's opportunity to take over. Oh, hit on the pad, big appeal, and he's been given. And look at Advait, he's gone cock-a-hoop. That's a big wicket. Golden duck for Yayin.
Well, he couldn't read the delivery at all. And playing across the line, not reading it at all, and trapped in front, and the finger goes up. Look at that. He shuffled, and yes, he was covering the middle stumps. And that was out.
Well, the commentators curse for once. Did not strike. We did say Advait might get a wicket, and he's done exactly that. So now left hand, right hand combination at the crease. B Spartans, they've been slightly rocked here. Arjun Gadoya coming in at 4. And playing him very, very cautiously indeed. He'll take a single down the ground to get off the mark. So VCA are fighting back here. Just when you felt that the game might be slipping away from them, they've made a good comeback. 2 back-to-back wickets. Good bowling from Advait and the skipper Varun. But this man, Umar Tokir, 48 of 41. He's played a gem. Advances down the ground to the wideish mid-off region. And just stick to 1. So he's 1 hit away from a famous milestone.
He paced up his inning pretty well. Just he lost a couple of partners. Still looking very calm and composed, Umar Tokir. Yeah, he's responding well as well for the run.
Playing Advait Datta very, very cautiously here. He has that lovely armour. He gets that ball to turn as well. He nailed Yayin with that. And Iftikhar Ali, he thought about it for a while, but then the dreaded digit went up. Right then, Umar Tokir on 49. Big hit towards mid-wicket. And he's been caught, can you believe it? 1 shot too many. And straight to the mid-wicket. What a huge wicket for Victoria.
Well, I said it earlier. He was not hesitating to go for the big hits despite being close to his 50. And that is the most closest you can get to the 50. Ball was in the arc. That was the previous one. Then he just couldn't control himself and went for the big hit. Despite having known that I just need 1 run to get to the 50.
So Varun continues. The spinners have done the trick. Advait, 2 wickets in 1 over. And now B Spartans are rebuilding. Perth out there with Gadoya. And this pitch is starting to play some tricks here, Abid.
Well, indeed, I just see that the last delivery just now, that ball just took a pause after pitching. Got slower and slower. The wicket is getting slow. Just like that. The spinners are getting turned and bounced. The wicket is getting slower as well. There's odd bounces as well.
Well, the best way to counter is that to use your feet. You cannot force the ball off the back foot. There's a ring field on the offside. All the fielders in. Nicely struck. Oh, misfielder, extra cover. There is protection though. Dharam Patel out there. And Omar Tokir, 49. What a wonderful innings he played. Unlucky young lad. Just found the fielder. He did strike the ball cleanly, but straight to the hands. And no mistake made. The catching at this age group level has been very, very impressive. These young boys and girls do not drop their catches at all. Interesting phase of the game right now. Lovely, stylish flick over mid-wicket. He's hit the gap, and that's an effortless boundary for Arjun. That is the shot of the night for me. Absolute class.
Well, despite losing wickets, they're not stopping the shots. Just got 4 runs now. Excellent shot from Arjun. Varun has been a little under pressure. Previous over was really good for him. Picked up a wicket as well.
Yeah, he made that drop kick over mid-wicket look so easy. Lazy elegance. And that's the sign of a top player, when he makes it look like something you could do or I could do. And given as a wide, and that will bring up the 100 for B Spartans. They have 5 overs to go after this. So let's see how many they can accrue here. Can they get up to 150? Big full toss, hammered towards mid-wicket. There is protection out there now. I think it's Advait out there. 102 for 3. So Advait back into the attack. 2 wickets to his name. Apesh. Oh, just short of that mid-off. Wonderful fielding by Ahmed. 2 for 23 on the night. He's bowled a brilliant spell. A match-turning spell. But now he's got left-handers at the crease. With Arjun, Gadoya and Perth is also there. So the matchup will be an issue for him. Let's see how he performs. Oh, trying to force that big appeal. Oh, Iftikhar Ali. Very, very senior. Very, very experienced umpire. He's saying, no, there's no edge on that young man. Very polite appeal. You love to see that. Let's take a look here. Well, the batter, he didn't think he hit it. Shake overhead from him. But it's not a smart idea to be playing cross-batted shots to this man. He tries it again. Yeah, disappointed. Perth, you have to get to the pitch of the ball. Relax, young man. Don't worry about it. Plenty of time. 4.5 overs. And he looks quite determined now. Down the ground. Over the mid-off. And that will go for 4. Well, they took a chance keeping that fielder up. And Perth recognized the opportunity. That's a solid hit. And that has put a bit of a smile on his face now. He was just feeling a bit edgy, a bit nervous. Now he's got that early boundary. So 2 deliveries to go in Advait's spell. It's been a very good one after a long opening stand. Him and Varun in tandem have done a good job. Yorker length this time. And of course they still have a few overs from Dharam to come as well. So it will be interesting to see how Varun manages his resources. 11 extras is not too bad from Victoria. They've done a steady job. Oh, inside edge. He beat him in the flight. But they have scampered for a quick single. 4 overs to go. 108 for 3. Oh, this will be runs. Dharam back into the bowling attack now. They need a couple of good overs from him. And he has to find his line ASAP. Of course, you can understand that the spinners might be struggling with that very, very wet outfield. Very humid out there. Across the line this time, beats the mid-wicket. There is protection out there. And they're going to push for 2. Oh, confusion. Just turned back. Have to be careful, Arjun and Parth. They are big square outfields. But you need to pick and choose your fielders as well. Projected scores, well, 140 is certainly in sight. Nelson on the board. Hope it doesn't prove unlucky. Oh, that's a wide. Dharam very disappointed. Rightly so. Flicked in the air, but there is a long one out there. Nobody in the inner circle. So that's a safe shot. So just the 2 left-handers at the crease have changed the calculations for VCA. Arjun already has a wonderful boundary to his name. Parth trying to get his eye in as well. Trying to drive that through the offside. Well, he's very animated, isn't he? He's not happy with his innings so far. Just perhaps trying to do too many things at once. Just needs to calm down. Hit in the air once again. It will drop short of the long off fielder. Ahmed Khudadad out there. 115 for 3. 3 overs to go. New bowler coming into the attack. Another leggy. Hit in the air. Once again, falling short of the fielders.
So it's going to be trial by spin. Interesting choice considering there are two left-handers at the crease. Slog sweep. It's a big hit and it's been hit for 4. Found the fence this time. That's a good, robust shot. Good option against the left-hander, against the leg spinner, pardon me. And that's a timely early boundary for Arjun.
Yeah, they need boundaries regularly. They're doing well after losing those wickets. Oh, this one, it goes in the air. And a 4 runs. Great hitting there from Arjun.
Well, 2 poor deliveries by Yuvraj and they've been put away. One through mid-wicket and one over fine leg. He's bowling too short here. And it's understandable, bowling with the wet ball. And it's a big gamble taken by Victoria at this stage. And so far, it's proving to have backfired. Gone for 9 runs already in 3 deliveries. They're changing the field around here, adding more support on the leg side for Yuvraj. I think that's a good idea. Fielders running around all over the place. I think it's Advait out there. Here we go then. He goes for it again. Oh, it's been dropped at mid-wicket. That was a chance.
Well, you can't be giving chances to the man who's doing the most of the damage. It's just already 125 runs on board. You really need to restrict the opponents.
Oh, missed out on a full toss there. Difficult for the keeper, can't really blame him. And once again, Perth very animated whenever he misses out on a scoring opportunity. By the time he's done, he'll have ripped up his pads. Look at that. He just keeps smashing his bat onto it. Arjun is batting beautifully though. Oh, this has been picked up and there's nobody at fine leg. Expensive over here for Victoria. Excellent batting.
A big over this one. 3 boundaries of it and 3 singles. So 15 runs coming from this over and the penultimate over is about to begin. It's already 130 for the loss of 3 wickets.
So it's going to be Dharam to bowl the penultimate over. Hard hit through mid-wicket once again. There is protection out there. But Arjun is playing a fabulous innings here. A game-changing one, Abid.
Indeed, first Umar Tokir and now Arjun. Both of them are doing a fabulous job, and Arjun Gudaya scored 23 of just 13 deliveries. That's something special. Let that go off, and that's a wide delivery from Dharam Patel.
Yeah, he's not had a good day out there. He's been struggling with his lines, left-hand, right-hand combination, plus the dew factor has troubled him. So he needs to bowl a good final 4 deliveries here. Swiped away towards mid-wicket once again. There is protection out there. So it's going to be a big run chase for sure for Victoria Cricket Academy. B Spartans, they topped their pool in the group stage of the under-14s. And you can see why. Very, very solid batting lineup. with Raizal, Omar Tokir. We didn't see enough of Yayin today. Once again, just a lofted shot down the ground for one. But we've seen Arjun Gadoya. He's batting really beautifully. He likes to take on the spinners. And Parth Sarathe giving him support, even though he's not quite found his touch. Hit in the air once again. And this time Ahmed Khudadad makes no mistake. That's a big wicket. Dharm Patel finally picks up a scalp.
Yeah, the danger man is gone. Ahmed kept his cool there. Came nicely underneath it. Takes the easy catch in the end. Makes it look so easy. It was wide away from him. Getting the toe end of the bat. No timing at all. And a wicket falls here at 135 for 4.
Oh, lofted shot once again. And it's back-to-back wickets for Dharam Patel. Back-to-back catches for Ahmed Khudadad.
Well, only the line and length was different than the action replay of the previous dismissal. Back-to-back wickets here. Same bowler, same fielder takes the wicket. And look at that. Great catch in the end. And that's a second wicket going out. 5 wickets down at 135.
So the final over coming up. Parin Sethi, the captain, is out there. And it's going to be Mohammad Kashif to bowl the final over. Or no, it's the captain, Varun, pardon me, the leggy. Pulled, long on. Oh, just short of him. Good diving effort there by Ahmed Khudadad. Already got 2 catches to his name. That'll give him some confidence. And there you go. Parin Sethi, number 1 on his back. Very well-spoken young lad. Let's see what he can produce with the bat in hand. Hit in the air and finds the gap at extra cover. The sweeper will come around to it. But they've only taken 1 run. That's not good running. That should have been 2 here, Abid.
I like the shot. The head was in control. And too early. But yes, he's got the temperament. He's showing already intentions.
So it's Faisa Fatur. Oh, he'll be stumped here. He is gone. Swinging across the line. And Varun picks up his second wicket. Good keeping as well.
Well, advancing down the track. And Varun bowled really well. Yeah, the ball just turned and dipped in front. He yorked himself. Coming further. And the keeper made no mistake. And that's a soft dismissal. Walking out on the duck. It's 136 for 6 now. Oh, that's outside edge. There's a fielder there only. Single. Yes, the last over didn't go as per the plan for B Spartan Cricket Academy. In fact, the last 8 deliveries has messed up completely for B Spartans Cricket Academy. They lost 3 wickets. Steps out, hits it over through the covers, and they'll be running for 2. Yeah, much needed 2. So final league delivery to go. 140 runs has already been achieved. I think that's what they were looking for. Got the runs on board. It's all on to apply himself. When they'll come on to bowl, they need to defend the total. There's a couple of good hitters of the ball from B Spartan Cricket Academy, Umair and Arjun. Oh, just one is lofted up in the air, chance, and this was very hard one. Ahmed Khodadat giving every effort, and they're running for the third. Will it be out? Yes, it is in the end. But they completed 2. They were running for the third. They had to put all the efforts for every single run they could purchase. So 142 what B Spartan Cricket Academy has managed to score, with losing 7 wickets in the end. They lost the last one by run out. I think the target is set is a little bigger, but I think the Victoria Cricket Academy really need to bat well. They need to fight hard to chase this mammoth total of 143 is what the final total. Well, that was the batting card, and the bowling card you can see in front. So last 3 bowlers, Dharam, Advait Datta, Varun, taking 2 wickets each with the economy of 7. Advait and Varun, and Dharam slightly higher than 7. It's 7.7. Yuvraj just bowled 1 over up front, and then he was taken out of the attack, given 14 too much. They started really well. The opening partnership has done a fabulous job in the beginning. Umar Tokir has batted really well for his 49. And then Arjun also batted great in the middle order. Give a really support. And making a lot of efforts for every runs, and 16 as an extras given by Victoria Cricket Academy, and with that complete 142 runs for B Spartan Cricket Academy, and the target would be set as 143 runs in 120 deliveries. When we come back, we'll see that response from Victoria Cricket Academy. Meanwhile, we'll go downstairs for the sideline interviews.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the sideline of the Sharjah Cricket Academy during the innings break of the Under-14 second semi-final being held between Victoria and B Spartans. Let's have a chat with some of the B Spartans coaches and parents. I'd like to invite Mr. Indika, please, the head coach of B Spartans. Hi, sir. How are you doing? Let's talk about the match situation. Were you satisfied with the batting effort?
Yeah, our target is 143. Actually, 140. Actually, we target for 143. Is maybe we are thinking is a good score for that one.
And sir, tell us more about the overall experience of the CBFS Juniors League. How has it been for your boys and girls?
Actually, the CBF first we are not qualified. Like they not select us. This be Spartan, but luckily I talked with the Siva, and after they keep in qualified matches, and we qualified all my three team. We are qualified under 12, under 14, and under 17. All we are getting the top, and we qualified for this CBF. And I'm really happy how they are conducting for this one and junior cricket. So I think they are surprised coming here and see these all the things. It's really good. I'm really happy. So how they are organizing for this thing.
And of course, playing in front of a live streaming audience in a very iconic venue, it must be a real eye opener for your boys and girls.
100%. So actually, this is the thing they want to see, and after that only they can put 100% effort. Otherwise, without target, they are not going to do anything. I feel this is the good start for that Sharjah Council. They are organizing for this event, and I also surprised. I'm not thinking like this way. So I also came here. I also surprised these facilities and all the thing. How they organize this tournament, really good. I'm really enjoy for that one, and same my children also. I think enjoy for these things.
Well, best of luck for the second innings. I'll let you get back to your boys. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for that one. Thank you.
I'd like to also invite Mr. Sandeep to join us for a brief chat. How are you doing? Sandeep, you have not less than 2 children playing age group cricket here. How is the CBFS Juniors experience for you so far?
I think, if you look at it, the environment here, if you look at the whole atmosphere here, we have kind of grown up seeing these pitches, seeing the players playing here, Ahmed, as well. So it's a privilege for the kids to play here. I mean, I'm really pleased that Sharjah Cricket Stadium is providing this opportunity to the young lads out here, under 14, under 16, even the men's group as well. You can't get such a fantastic atmosphere, which is like an international level. So kudos to them, yeah.
And of course, when we're having live streaming, so of course you have your relatives and they have their classmates, their siblings, and of course you have relatives back home watching. That must be a complete game changer for the boys.
I think the only regret I have is why am I not playing, you know. So that's a regret I have seeing all this, because I have not seen myself on TV as well. But for these kids, their parents, their grandparents, the friends and families out there, I think they feel like a celebrity anyways. So again, like I said, thanks to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, thanks to the coaches and the whole staff and the management team as well.
And well, you mentioned that you have 2 sons playing at age group level, Shrey and Parai. So is that the father's motivation for them, or was it their own passion, or that you ingrain them in that?
Look, the father has been a jack of all trades. So we are one of those gully cricketers who have played cricket and all, but I think it's their passion. I think it's a platform provided by the different councils here as well. Platform provided by Sharjah Stadium out there as well, that have encouraged these kids to kind of do what they're doing at the moment. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would love to play one day as well if I can, but so far I'm enjoying them, I'm looking at them, it's fun, yeah.
I think we don't have that age group just yet. Thank you for your time, Sandeep. Thank you. And of course, finally, I'd like to invite Mr. Nadir to join us for a brief chat as well. How are you, sir? How are you seeing the match situation so far? Your son played a very good innings.
Thank you so much. It's been quite interesting to see this. As Sandeep said, it's a dream for us. You know, when we are growing up, we have been seeing the stadium. We want to play here. Seeing my son is playing is like dream come true. Not me, at least. Like something happened. Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of fathers have some unfulfilled dreams, but their sons are living through that. Tell me about the pressure of sitting in the stands and seeing that your son is playing in front of a live streamed audience. Everybody's watching back home, the siblings, the classmates, and of course the relatives as well. How has that changed the mindset of your young boy as a cricketer?
Yeah, the pressure is always for both for us and the student, for the kid to perform well, because everyone is watching at home and we want our kids to do well. But it's good they are taking this pressure at this young age. When they grow up, they can do well.
And of course, let's finally talk about the overall CBFS Juniors League tournament. How has that been, and how have you seen the progress?
Tremendous. It's tremendous. Good experience for the kids. You know, the way they today did the red carpet thing. It's like they're playing international match, like, you know, with the national anthem is playing. It's amazing, outstanding, you know.
Well, best of luck for the game, and thank you so much for your time, Nadir. Take care. Well, that's all from the innings break sideline interview. Let's go back to the com box for the run chase.
All right, the action is about to kick in. The response from Victoria Cricket Academy. We are all waiting for the action to resume. There you go, first delivery from Arun. That was a dot ball straight to the fielder. The asking rate would be slightly over 7 from the word go. Wouldn't be so easy for a Victoria Cricket Academy. They really need to have to fight for it. Yadu Krishna Pillai alongside Rasindar Bhadar. Oh, this one cuts it well, finds the gap. Those are the first runs. They're running for 2. A misfield. And they'll stick order. They're coming for 3. And a mix-up. An appeal also. But they made it back just in time. It was never 3. It was a suicidal run. But luckily they got back on time. That's what the required run rate is, 7.1 from the word go. They need to score runs every single delivery. Or maybe a boundary every couple of overs they'll need. Oh, tries to play a cut shot there. Didn't get anything on it. Yadu Krishna Pillai. Oh, the ball just tipped into the right-hander. After pitching, that was a good delivery from Arun Paris. Well, 2 more deliveries to go in the over. So far, so good for B Spartan Cricket Academy. It's just that creating the chances for the out. First earlier they run out, and now it's a hint of that in swing. It's troubled the batter a little bit. Oh, this time it's the edge, and that was a genuine edge. Outside off. Goes to the third man for a single. So the bowler is new, will be swinging a little bit, but then power play is what they need to capitalize on. They need to score at least 40 to 45 runs in power play and not lose any wicket. That kind of a start they need. The second semi-final of CBFS Juniors League. They already have a finalist. Desert Cubs have qualified for the finals. Beat Max Talent Cricket Academy. Oh, what a beautiful delivery. Drifting down the leg side. But yes, a very good delivery to end the over. First over gone. 3 for none. It's a through the gap. This one will run down the hill. And that's a first boundary. Yes, it is. Good efforts from Arun, but all in vain. And that's the first boundary. Omar Tokir has been hit for 4 straight away. What a welcome for Ahmad Khwaja.
Lovely cut shot there from Yadu Krishna. Look at that. Right over the top of it and cutting it downwards. That was the secret to that shot. An excellent chase by the fast bowler Aaron. Just couldn't catch up to it. So positive start here for Yadu Krishna. Omar just needs to bowl a touch straighter here. He's offering too much width. Oh, Amar, very well bowled. You can see he has a bit of variations about him. It is a pretty steep run chase. 143 the target. So they need a positive start here. The boys in yellow and green. Oh, sliced away. There is a short third in place. And Vrinder Bhattad on strike now. Tall lad. He had a disappointing day behind the stumps, but let's see if he can come good with the bat. 135 required of 111. The required run is already above 7, so it's going to be a challenge for sure. But with challenge comes opportunity. Somebody can write their name in the headlines. Once again, the CBFS Juniors League has been such an eye-opener for young upcoming talent of UAE. Nicely played. And now Omar Tokir, a lot more accurate. So it's fast and spin. Good combination.
Made a good recovery. And this one again into the gap. There will be 2 runs easily. Oh, they are running for the third. They're risking it. And they got into... They had 3 runs they were looking for. Excellent running.
Well, the bowler is not happy, and rightly so. It shouldn't have been 3 runs there. They got that relay throw a bit confused between the 2 fielders. So Vrinder will get off the mark. And of course you can see the passions are running high. It's a big match. It's a knockout game. Trying to get entry into the grand final. Very solidly played. Steady over. Comes to an end, 11 for none. So Aaron Perez will continue around the wicket, targeting the stumps of Vrinder here. And that's the plan. He wants to get that ball to hit the seam and just come in. And Vrinder will have to be aware of that. He's playing off the back foot there. That's quite dangerous. Need to move your feet. Bring the bat first. B Spartans, they do have a good bowling attack. And they've put runs on the board. That's always the formula for success. Flicked away this time towards square leg. Big gap there, and Yadu Krishna will get back on strike. Of course, this top order, along with Ahmed Khudadad, they need to make the majority of the runs if they are to get close to this target. B Spartans, of course, topped the round robin stage. They were top of their pool, got direct entry into the semi-final. And Victoria Cricket Academy have had to fight their way here. Oh, that's a wide. Extra pace of Aaron, but just erring his line, and he's just telling himself, calm down. Don't try to bowl too quick. Hit the areas.
Yeah, that should be the plan. Yes, you have scored 142 runs. 142 is the target, but you can't be defending it if you don't bowl on the right channels and the right areas. Just don't let the batter settle, as the same mistake was done by Victoria Cricket Academy. They let both the openers get settled. Oh, he's gone big. He's gone blasting. This will be gone all the way before. Oh no, very well done. Excellent piece of fielding there. Saved a certain boundary.
Good fielding and a very good shot. Targeted the aerial route over mid-off. And he's disappointed he didn't get a boundary, but his partner just telling him, calm down, mate. You're playing good shots and you're timing the ball sweetly. Don't worry about hitting the fence. That will come in due time. He's moved on to 10 off 11, Yadu Krishna. But he's batting very nicely indeed. Big full toss sliced. It beats the third man and it will hit the fence for 4. Beautiful shot.
Just use of the pace. Great placement. Well away from the third man. And that's a boundary they were looking for. A very good and positive start from Victoria Cricket Academy.
Yeah, just using the pace of the bowler against him. Absolutely spot on. And look the way he executed that. That was something special. No chance for the backward point or the deep third man. So now the boys in yellow, they're making a lot of noise. Look at that. Well done, Patel. He's at the disco already. 20 for none. And quick single taken. This is excellent batting. Shy at the stumps, but they'll make it in time. Good over comes to an end. 21 for none. Umar back into the attack. Oh, Armour just beats the outside edge. Yadu Krishna just trying to glide the ball. I think you're better off getting on the front foot. Don't try to play those cute shots. Get on top of the ball. That's a much safer route. Mid-off and mid-on are slightly deep. Nicely cut away this time. Big gap at point. They've left that space open for him. And he'll play his shots there day and night. He's very good in that region. So need to just adjust the field. The ring field on the offside needs to be tightened up. 16 of 15 for Yadu Krishna already. It's a good start. 6.6 current run rate is perfectly acceptable. Like Abid mentioned, you need to add about 40-45 runs in the power play. Solid drive. Oh, through the cover fielder. There should be two here. No, they'll just stick to one.
Well, I think they are on a perfect start. The Team Victoria Cricket Academy. All they need to do is continue playing in a similar fashion, especially Yadu Krishna Pillai is playing over 100 run strike rate, which is really good.
Yeah, he's looking very positive out there. And you and I have been coming to the ground and watching these age group cricketers throughout the tournament in the group stage. I've been extremely impressed with the talent level and skill level already, Abid. A lot of these boys have a very, very bright future indeed in the game.
Oh, how is that missing the leg stick? Umar Tawqir can't believe it. Still, the concern is that the 7.5 runs required, that would not be easy just after the power play.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a good spell from him so far. Once again, that slider. They will take one. Once again, that region has been left open for Yadu. And he'll take a single to keep the strike. 24 for none. So Arjun Gadoya, another left arm tweaker coming into the attack. Aaron Perez has been given a break. So spin from both ends. From the same end rather.
Well, I think the captain have understood that the spinners are the only option to stop the runs flow, because we have seen Yadu Krishna Pillai was very comfortable against the seamers, and he was using the pace of the pacers really well.
Yeah, very true, but I really don't like this gap they're leaving at backward point. He's just slicing the ball and taking singles at will. They need to get that fielder a lot closer. So they need to make that adjustment. And let's see if Arjun can produce a breakthrough. Cut away this time, beats the point fielder once again. There is a sweeper out there. And they'll take an easy two. Very big outfield there. It takes a mighty heave from there.
Yeah, it's difficult to hit the boundary on that part of the ground. And we already see Yadu Krishna Pillai sitting down on his knees. Maybe he's getting tired already. It's not an easy to bat down there or even field at this humid conditions. The humidity is insane.
Oh, absolutely. We're right in the start of the summer vacations. A lot of these young boys and girls, they play on the weekends throughout their school days, but now it's 24/7 cricket, and you love to see it. Oh, nicely bowled. Defeated him in the flight. Quick single. Excellent running by Yadu Krishna. He made the call and he made it in time.
He was there with two minds, whether to go after it or leave that alone. But then in the end, he just tackled in for a single. Oh, beats him with the flight. The ball was an arm delivery. and got a single run, and that's given as leg byes. So 5 overs done. It's 29 for none. Omar to bowl Yadu Krishna. A dot ball there. So dot ball is a bit of a concern for the Team Victoria Cricket Academy. Very good bouncy delivery there. Getting that extra bounce. Tipped in front, and Umar is bowling his third over. Flick on the onside. Oh, lost his footing there. Slipped out. But still managed to keep the ball in hand. Single was declined. This is where when you bowl too many dot balls, then the batter has to take a chance. And your chance of a strike, the wicket becomes more and more easier. That's a fourth dot ball in a row with a very tight line and length. Very well done there, Omar. Asking the umpire if that ball is okay. This time they got through. Picked up a single. Oh, direct hit. They'll run for 2. And Umar Tokir doesn't seem to be happy about it. Pushed from the back foot. Varandar Bhattad looks very comfortable when it comes to play on a back foot. So the end of the power play, it's 32 for none. Wonderful bowling there from Arjun Gudaya. Yadu Krishna Pillai. Batting on 21. And that will move a bent of an overthrow, but they'll not run for 2. They'll stick with 1 only. So now the run rate, because of the courtesy good over the previous one, that required run rate is climbed over to 8 runs in over. Arjun, who batted really well, along with Umar Tokir also for his 49 runs. In a special knock for both these batters, and now with the ball also, they're doing a wonderful job. .33 for none at the end of 6.2, and that will be a dot ball again. So you can only build the pressure by bowling those dot balls again and again. Or a wicket from here will definitely be upper hand for B Spartan Cricket Academy. Back to the bowler and a dot ball. The more dot balls you play, the more pressure will be. Innings. Look at the great bowling line and length, and Arjun was really up ready for the caught and bowled opportunity as well. So he's doing his basics really well. Push back to the bowler, only one coming from it. 7 gone, 33 for none. All right, the 7 overs gone for 33 for the loss of no wicket, no casualties. We're going for the sideline interviews with Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid Haimi, at the sideline of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We are for a sideline interview with the coaches and parents of the Victoria Cricket Academy under 14 boys. So let's have a chat. Mr. Vincent, please join me. He is the head of operations at the Victoria Cricket Academy. Sir, how are you seeing the match situation so far?
Match is going well. We want to restrict them under 130, but 10 more runs, extra runs. But we have good enough batting strength, so we'll win this match. Hope for the best.
And sir, of course, off air you were telling you have teams in all three age groups under 12, 14 and 17. How has the CBFS Juniors League experience been for you guys so far?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for the youngsters. Under 12, 14 and 17, all three categories we are playing. And thanks to Sharjah Cricket Stadium and CBFS for this opportunity. It's a good experience. Pitch conditions, outfield, everything was good. And all the teams, participating teams was giving good competition. Last match also we see that last ball, till the last ball it was there. This match also I think it will went to the last ball.
And of course you were mentioning it, I just want to mention it, all the matches are being televised, live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. Has that been a change in the attitude of the boys and girls, the way they've behaved now that they realize we have people watching at home?
Yeah, we discussed this before the start of this tournament also. If we qualify, it will be televised. You guys get a chance to see your matches in all the friends, your family back in India, whatever country you belong to. They also will get a chance to watch the match live, how they perform. So it's a great opportunity for them, and their boys are done well also. So happy, everything is going well.
Well, I wish you best of luck for this venture. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And now we'll have some of the parents. Mrs. Ipali, if you could please join us. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time. Tell me about the experience of a parent sitting in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium VIP box and watching your child competing out there in this tournament.
This is a completely different experience for us because we didn't thought that our kids will be playing over here. First of all, in an international stadium, and secondly, as a parent, we will be joining them to see all the matches.
And of course, they're being live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. Of course, you must have relatives, cousins, siblings watching back home and here as well. How has that feedback been for them?
It was great as my in-laws all are in India and I had sent them the links and they are so happy to see their grandchildren playing over here and they are really proud. Actually, even we are also very proud and all the parents I think they are very proud because this is a different moment for us.
And of course, we always hear about the dads can be very pushy, getting their sons to play cricket. What is the role of the mother in that? Is she just a cheerleader, or you equally forceful about his cricket?
No, for me, the role is completely different because I have twins. Both the brothers are playing in the same team, Advait and Saksham. And I think I am giving the maximum time to them because I am the person who takes them for the coaching. I am taking them to the matches. So I think I'm more connected to them. And father, obviously, he is also connected because he himself used to play cricket during his early ages. So now he obviously guides them. But I think I am with them for the maximum time of the hours for the day.
Well, I'll let you take a little break because they're right there out in the middle. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
And of course, ma'am, please join us. Ma'am, you said offer nothing technical, so I'm just going to talk about the CBFS Juniors experience as a watching parent. How has it been for you?
It's really, as a parent, it's really a proud moment for me because sitting in such a great platform and watching our kids playing in the stadium, it's really great. What else we can expect? I'm really thankful to Sharjah Cricket Council for organizing such an event for our kids. It's really a motivation for them. So as a parent, I'm really proud of them.
So what is the motivation behind enrolling your kids in these cricket academies? Do you want them to pursue cricket as a career or just purely for physical fitness and teamwork and team bonding?
As a parent, I really want my son to pursue cricket as a career along with academics. So I'm struggling hard to manage both, but still, I feel really happy to see my son playing well, especially during tournaments.
And how is the feedback being? Of course, these matches are being live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. Surely you have family back home and of course cousins and everybody, family, friends watching. What has the feedback been like?
Feedback is like even their grandparents are feeling so proud that their grandchildren are playing here. Oh my God, what is happening? They are so happy to see it. And it is really a luck for them, I should say. It is like, they are getting an opportunity like this. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful for that.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am, and best of luck to your child for the game.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was a wonderful chat with the coach and, of course, the parents of Victoria Cricket Academy under 14s. Let's head back to the comm box for the live action.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. 9 overs gone, 41 for none. The run rate asking is only a concern for now. And that's a wicket, and what a spectacular catch there. Great efforts in the field, and that takes the first wicket for B Spartan Cricket Academy and a wicket for Victoria Cricket Academy. They lose their opener, the first one walking out. Yadu Krishna Pillai scored 26, and look at that. Toe end of the bat, getting there and beautifully taken. Great catch, lovely work. And the third man, that would be the end for the batter. Yadu Krishna Pillai need to walk out. It's 41 for 1. Now that coming in number 3, Ahmed Khudadad. He takes the aerial route immediately and finds the fans, gets off the mark with the boundary. So the intentions are made very clear. He wants to run, get some runs, and run should be coming quick enough to chase down the mammoth total. Lofted again, in the air and into the hands. Oh, that was one hit, and next one got out there, little too eager. Pardon me, it was Vrinder Bhattad who hit the first ball boundary. And this again, a full toss delivery. He kept his calm, hold the ball, and then that's the celebration. He throws the ball back and then looking back at it. Wicket 4 and wicket. The action has begun from Victoria Cricket Academy. They can sense that they need some runs. They need to run hard. They need to score some runs and find some fence. Cut away, and that will be one for sure. And the second one, they sent back by Khudadad. Varun, the captain, alongside Ahmed Khudadad. Now the two fresh batters all together. The problem is when you lose both the openers together, when they are settled and almost at the halfway through. You need to rebuild the innings. Both the batters will take a little time, at least 10 deliveries each to get settled. And score then freely boundaries. I'm afraid it's almost at 10 runs and over, 9.5. In the air. 1 runs to conclude the over halfway through. It's 47 for 2. Victoria Cricket Academy. Well, time for some coaching tips. And join now for the summer coaching. The number is in front of your screen for the Sharjah Cricket Academy.
So 47 for 2 at the halfway stage, Victoria Cricket Academy. And both the new batters at the crease, Ahmed Khudadad and Varun, the skipper. And Parin Sethi, the captain, making a massive impact immediately. For B Spartans, now they'll be needing a rebuild job. 96 needed of 10 overs. It's going to be difficult. And Arjun Gadoya, he's done a wonderful job. And there you can see some of the parents of VCA keeping a keen eye on proceedings. Sliced this time to that backward point. So These two are the two key batters here for VCA under-14s. Ahmed Khudadad coming off a man of the match performance. How will he respond? They need something special here to make it to the grand final of the CBFS Junior Leagues under-14. And he is the right man for the job. Nice looking punch down the ground. Just looking to get his eye in.
Well, Khwaja, it always needs something special to reach to this special occasion. Semi-final took really hard working, but then one more step. Getting into the final will really need a special knock.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, ball jam! Wonderful delivery by Arjun Gadoya. The armor snuck through bat and pad, and Varun and his middle stump have been rocked. Third wicket down.
Completely bamboozled the batter there. The captain having no clue and a perfect set armor to take the third wicket on 49. Look at the replay. Perfectly bowled. Excellent line. Great bowling there from Arjun Gadoya. Picks up the wicket of the captain. Is walking out without much contributing.
So Rohit Nair coming in at 5. Oh, he's bowled him! Back-to-back armors, back-to-back wickets for Arjun Gadoya. It's all happening at Sharjah.
Well, tell you what, that was unplayable delivery. He's on a hat-trick. He has done it fabulously. If not the ball, he was trapped in front. Great delivery. Excellent. Now delivery, taking the bails off at the top of the bails. Team Victoria Cricket Academy is under a lot of trouble. They lost their fourth wicket on a 49 only.
Well, this could be a very special moment in Arjun Gadoya's young life and young cricketing career. He's on a hat-trick. Dharam Patel in at 6. Can we see another magic moment here in the CBFS Juniors League 2022? There's no significant change in the field. I'd like to see a slip, maybe a short mid-wicket. There is a short extra cover. Here we go. Oh, he is solidly behind it, Dharam Patel. Wonderful bowling by young Arjun. This is a match-winning spell. 2 for 11. And he's joining a very illustrious list of left-arm spinners dominating in the UAE. Oh, lovely delivery. Wonderful spell comes to an end. 2 for 12 in his 4 overs. 50 up for Victoria Cricket Academy. 50 for 4 then. What a change of events in just a matter of minutes. Oh, there's a misfield. Gone through the tunnel of both. Parin Sethi, the captain, he has got 2 wickets to his name as well. But Arjun's last over has broken the back of the Victoria Cricket Academy batting lineup. Can Ahmed Khudadat and Dharam Patel do something miraculous here? Oh, lovely flight there.
How is that missing the outside edge? Wonder now. Parin Sethi already got 2 wickets to his name. And Khudadat is the only hope for the Victoria Cricket Academy.
Yeah, he'll need to play a blinder here, standing outside off stump. Edged away this time. It was the one going away from the bat. So Parin Sethi showing us some tricks up his sleeve. Of course, you will know about his older brother Shrey Sethi. He's also a very, very good under-19 cricketer. Part of the UAE national setup as well. Oh, leading edge. He is bowling a wonderful spell. So B Spartans, they've just kept chipping away. They had to wait some time for the first wicket, but then it's been an almighty collapse. Oh, look at that. Wonderful bowling. The straighter one. Dharam Patel was looking for the turn. It never did. Just went straight on. This is wonderful bowling from young Parin. A true exhibition of classy off-break. Cutting that away to cover another dot ball. Only 2 runs off the over. 52 for 4. More trial by spin. Nicely cut away by Ahmed. But they cannot beat Umar Tokir at backward point. The spin strangle is on from B Spartans. Umesh Krishna now into the attack. Another exciting leg spinner. That will be given as wide beyond the tram lines. So that equation is slowly but surely becoming more and more difficult here, Abid.
They're giving the taste of their own medicine to Victoria Cricket Academy. They bowl 3 leg spinners. Now the spinners have really been X factor in the game. They picked up the wickets, they stopped the runs flow. Let's see what Umesh Krishna offers.
Absolutely, their control, even though there's a very heavy dew factor out there, is quite remarkable. Super talented, all of these young lads. Lovely cut shot there from Khudadat. Only for 1. Omar Tokir is patrolling that backward point region like a soldier. He's got everything under control.
Really, he bowled well. He batted superbly well. Both him and Arjun has made the difference.
Oh, most certainly. They have 2 genuinely top-class all-rounders, B Spartans. Cut away into the gap. There is a deep point in place. So only dealing in singles. They've been starved of boundaries ever since Bhatar departed and Yadu Krishna. And unfortunately, the captain just couldn't get going. 2 wonderful armors from the left-arm tweaker Arjun Gadoya. Absolutely top class. 3 off the over, 55 for 4. So Parin going to bowl his final over. Cracked away, nicely timed that one, but can only find the sweeper. Only conceded 13 runs in his 3.1 overs, and of course the 2 wickets up top of the openers. So truly the captain leading from the front. Just trying to knit together a partnership here. But how long can they wait? That is the question. We're already into the 14th over. Something has got to give. 86 runs required. It's above 12 runs per over, in fact. Big full toss, hit hard towards wideish long off. Good fielding by Arjun. Only going to be 1 though. So Ahmed is looking to open up here, targeting that extra cover region. He plays those inside out cover drives really, really well. We saw that in the previous game in the quarter-final. Given as wide there, just to errant there from Parin. A rare extras given by him. He's been absolutely switched on. Excellent bowling. Once again, it's that armour. It goes on straight. So he's definitely developed his bowling skills here. It's very rare to see an orthodox off-break bowler being able to bowl the other one. But he can do it very comfortably. Exciting talent, wonderful spell, absolutely sensational bowling. 60 for 4 after 14. Krishna to continue. And look at the fielding in the circle. Wonderful work here from B Spartans. They're showing why they were table toppers in the group stage. And I dare say they have 1 foot in the grand final with Desert Cubs. Once again, taking it on the full, driven out to that cover sweeper. 82 required of 34. That run rate has just leaping. Every single delivery, they don't get a boundary or 6. Dharam on 4 of 11. Struck on the pad. Top spinner there from Umesh. But they will scramble for 1. Good desperation in the running between the wickets. They're just keeping the scoreboard ticking, trying to get as close as possible and then just hope for a miracle. Funnier things have happened at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, let me tell you. So do not lose faith, do not lose hope. Punched off the back foot, wonderful fielding by Parin. Oh, he saved at least a couple of runs there. Good work in the outfield. Not only is he a fascinating bowler, excellent fielder as well. And you can see why he's been put in a leadership role for B Spartans under 14s. Smacked hard this time. Long off will have to work hard here. Oh, excellent fielding by Arjun. Kept them down just to 1. Excellent work. Really, really top fielding in the outfield. He's had a wonderful game all round. Arjun Gadoya made runs, picked up a couple of wickets. And now he's doing so well in those hot spot regions towards long off, long on, cow corner. Single to end the over, 66 for 4. Faisa Fathur coming into the attack. Another offie. And that's been belted down the ground for 4. Good shot by Dharam. Nicely timed. And mid-off was up. And hitting it absolutely dead straight. So a boundary after a fair while for VCA. Can he make this a big over? Getting to the pitch of the ball. Nicely played. Well, 72 required of 28. That is a mighty ask. Even at senior level, let alone at age group cricket. But Ahmed Khudadad is certainly capable. Big hit, straight. Long off, will not catch up to it. So the counter attack is on from VCA. The boys in yellow and green are fighting hard. Nicely lofted over the bowler. 2 boundaries in the over.
Faisa must be under pressure, giving 9 runs in 3 deliveries. Oh, he's bowled again. A loosener was asking for this kind of a treatment. Oh. And great efforts in the deep. Saved a certain boundary for the team. Excellent diving to the right.
Well, that is the best fielding effort of the night by some distance. Wonderful dive there. Saved a certain 4. Expensive over from Faisa. 11 off it already. Trying to cut that away. So they've got a big over here like they needed. VCA. This move to use another off spinner has not quite worked for Parin. Let's see what Dharam Patel has in mind. He's into double figures now. Got a boundary in the over. Nicely cut away. He'll keep the strike. 79 for 4. 4 overs to go. Krishna continues. Oh, that was the armor. Inside edge onto the pad. They will take a single though. So they have a lot of wonderful spin bowling options, B Spartans, Abid.
Indeed. And then the batting we have also seen scored 42 runs. With that kind of a big boundary, it's not an easy to score the runs. Oh, he's just cut it too close. Umar, give it a try there, but expensive over comes to an end. 13 runs from it. Oh, pardon me, that was the previous. Faiza, there was 13 runs from that over. Oh, you miss an eye kind of a situation there.
Yeah, it's very difficult to counter-attack the wrist spinner. Big square boundaries. So that leg side area is very well patrolled. They have a deep mid-wicket and a deep fine leg. And a long on. So it's not going to be easy to hit that gap. Umesh has only given 7 runs. Wonderful bowling. They have not been able to get grips with his variations at all. So plenty of contenders here for B Spartans in the man of the match category. The captain bowled really well. Arjun Gadoya, good all-round show. Umar Tokir as well, 49 runs and a wicket. It's going to be a tough choice for sure. Pulled away. He's hammered this into the gap. Good shot from Dharam Patel. A much-needed boundary. Just as we were praising Umesh, he's delivered a half-tracker and nicely put away for 4. Much-needed boundary. They can just keep fighting till the end. That's all that one can really ask.
Well, there is nothing else you can do really about it. You need to drag the game as much as you can. Dharam Patel doing a fine job, but Ahmed Khudadad has a responsibility. Steps out. Now they're hitting the ball quite comfortably. They need to find the gaps.
Yeah, they're batting quite well, to be honest. Just that mini collapse caused by Arjun. The man on screen, the boy on screen. 2 back-to-back wickets. That really knocked the stuffing out of VCA. New bowler being introduced, Kanu Sajesh. Another off-spinner. So they're determined to bowl with off-spin from one end. Faiza has been pulled from the attack after getting hammered. And he's just trying to settle in here. Given a very important over, the 18th. Oh, that's a double bounce, so it's going to be a no ball. Well, that will certainly help Victoria. It's a free hit coming up for Dharam Patel. Let's see what he can do with it. So free hit coming up, pardon me. Dharam goes straight down the ground. Not quite catching it on the blade. So a good free hit delivery from Kanu. 53 needed of 16. This looks quite unlikely, if I'm very honest. But full credit to Victoria. They've battled hard. They haven't given up the ghost. Trying to swipe it towards the leg side. Even if he had timed it, there is a fielder right out there on the mid-wicket boundary. So he would have needed to place it to absolutely picture-perfect precision. 14 of 19 for Dharam. Oh, beats the outside edge. Bit of a look at the umpire, not even an appeal. Well, that's what I love about these kids. They're super honest. When they know it's not out, they don't talk.
Yeah, they don't imitate a lot. They know that it's not worth to an appeal.
And of course, when they see such a senior umpire like Mr. Iftikhar Ali standing, you don't want to ask for something that's not there.
Well, that's for sure.
Even we get scared of him sometimes, although he's an absolute gentle giant.
Well, international is an arena where you learn a lot. He's been cooked. He knows really well about the games. He's still concerns about his decisions. He's just really still want to learn more about it. Imagine.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think these kids realize what a privilege it is to have this man officiating their games. It's just purely for the love and the growth of the game. And full credit goes to CBFS and Sharjah Cricket Council for bringing such celebrated names and such senior high authority people to conduct the CBFS Juniors League. 2 overs remaining, 93 for 4. So Aaron Perez, the fast bowler, back into the attack and immediately launched. Not quite off the middle, but good intent shown there by Ahmed Khudadat. They want to get after him. Well, they'll need something absolutely spectacular. It's more than a boundary per ball now.
Well, indeed. Even if they hit 6 boundaries, there'll still be a shot with 1 run and an over.
But overall, it's not really about victory and defeat. It's all about the experience for these juniors. Edged and taken. This time, Dharam Patel has to depart. And Aaron Perez gets a well-deserved wicket. Good catch behind the stumps.
Well, he was just trying to glide it towards the third man. And a change of pace did really well. Aaron Perez amongst the wickets now. It's 94 for 5. Aaron bowls that little onto the pads and try to swing it away from the left-hander. The good idea, as long as you don't give any extras, keep the things simple. The game is pretty much in the kitty. Oh, this one has been lofted in the air. And the fielder did really well at mid-off. He's run from mid-off to covers. And extremely well fielded in the end. Ahmed Khudadat is still there batting. He's the last hope for them, but I think it's beyond the reach almost now. The 8 deliveries, 47. Doesn't seem to be a realistic. Punch from the back foot. Single only coming in that penultimate over of Aaron Perez. He's got 1 more delivery up sleeves to go. He's bowled really well 3 overs. Picked up a wicket. The last wicket is the one who picked up. Caught behind. Change of pace. Shuffles and glides it towards the third man. Beats the man. That will run away all the way for 4. Yes, it does. 100 comes up with that beautiful looking drive. Shuffled bit. Opened the face of the blade. Nicely done in the end by Ahmed Khudadat. He moves to 31. It's 101 for 5 after 19. Karthik Pillai to pull the final over. A military medium pace. It's really getting the team B Spartan Cricket Academy on the verge of victory to qualify for the finale. They'll meet Desert Cups Cricket Academy if they win this game, which looks very much possible. He switched the side. Coming over the wicket now. Played it, paddled it away on the onside, and only single for Ahmed Khodadad. Saksham Suhani, partner with Ahmed Khodadad. The last 4 deliveries, they need 40 runs. It's 103 what they managed to score. The half of the team back in the herd. Oh, lovely swing there. Great swing from Karthik Pillai. He left the ball moved into the left-hander, shaping it. Nicely done. Unplayable delivery. Again does that similar thing, but didn't get a lot of swing this time. Two more deliveries of sleeves. Well, he was wondering what is that fine leg doing up in the ring. There was 5 players inside the circle. Still the captain is settling his field. Steps out, hits it over the bowler and just around the umpire. Well, they're running for 2. Pretty much possible. Got it too easily in the end, and the final delivery to be bowled out. And seems we have the winners already. Steps out, hits it very hard, very lucky. Sir Iftikhar Ali there, just scored away. Shuffles and the ball crushed into the timber. And the castle has been disturbed. The final delivery gets the wicket for Karthik Pillai. Clean bowl, Ahmed Khodadad was going across the line, wanted to hit a big shot and falls in the final. 6 wickets altogether fallen. And there could only, Victoria Cricket Academy only could manage 106 runs in all allotted 20 overs in the reply of 142. And a great knock from Omar Tawqir and Arjun. They posted a mammoth total, which was really hard to chase down, but Victoria Cricket Academy really fought well. They came hard. They wanted to get some runs. That's a batting card for the Victoria Cricket Academy. The top scorer remains Ahmed Khodadad, who got out on a very final delivery of the innings, in fact of the game, scoring 34 runs of 32 deliveries. Yadu Krishna Pillai, he was really well. He scored 26 with 37 deliveries, 16 for opener Vrindar Bhadar, 16 of 20, and there was not enough contribution in the end. Only Dharam Patel getting into the double figures for scoring 15 runs. And the game goes for the B Spartans Cricket Academy. They're really dominated, and they have qualified for the finale, which will take place here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. They'll be up against Desert Cups. And this is the bowling, where they have used plenty of bowlers. And Arjun getting 2 wickets there. Clearly a contender for a man of the match with economy of 3. And Perin Sethi also got 2 wickets with economy of 4.2. A wicket for Arun Parish in the end. And 1 wicket goes for Karthik Pillai in the end. That final delivery got him a wicket. Plenty of bowlers been used, but that problem has been that after partnership of 41 runs from the beginning, the fall of wickets, the wickets were fallen like a pack of cards from 1 to 4. Between that 41 to 49, they lost 4 wickets. That hurt the team. Victoria Cricket Academy to chase down. That was the match summary for you. Umar Tokir, 49. Rizal Nader, second top scorer with 33. And in the bowling, Arjun picked up 2. Parent said he picked up 2. And Arjun also scored great runs for the team. He scored much needed 24 of 16 deliveries. That cameo role he played. And B Spartans Cricket Academy won the match by 36 runs. And we'll go downstairs for the post-match presentation ceremony. And that's it from the Combox. We'll see you tomorrow for more actions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of the Sharjah CBFS Juniors League 2022, hosted by the Sharjah Cricket Council. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket Council and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our commercial partner TCM. In the second semi-final of the Under-14 CBFS Juniors game, B Spartans Cricket Academy has defeated Victoria Cricket Academy by 36 runs. Commencing ahead, we will now be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match official, and the man of the match award goes to Arjun Gadoya for his 24 runs and 2 wickets. Wonderful all-round show from Arjun. And of course the man of the match medallion as well. Wonderful all-round show. Dashing left-hander. And wonderful spinner as well. Arjun, let's have a brief chat. Did you think at the halfway stage that 143 runs was a decent target?
Yeah, it was a decent target. It was a slow wicket and it was good for turn, so it was more than enough. I think 10 runs above par.
Well, we've seen that you're a pure all-rounder. You bowl left-arm spin and of course a left-hand batter. But what is your real strength? What do you feel is your strong point?
I think my strong point is batting right now because I like attacking and yeah, hitting the ball hard.
And how was the experience playing in front of a live stream audience? You have parents, siblings, cousins, relatives watching on Facebook and YouTube. Did that add some extra pressure on you?
It didn't add some extra pressure because it's like playing a normal match, but it's really fun to have a match that's live streamed.
And who would you like to dedicate this man of the match medallion to?
I'd like to dedicate to my dad, who's put a lot of effort behind my batting.
Well, best of luck for the grand final and very well played, Arjun.
Thank you.
Well, that was Arjun Gadoya, the dashing all-rounder for B Spartans with the man of the match show. That's all from the CBFS Juniors League for today, but join us for more action tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. local time. We'll see you then. Good night.